left us. And so we come to bask in our achievements this morning. The year was indeed challenging, but together we fought hard to make it a success. With a great leader and with the help of God and team members who pulled together, we did make it work. A quote by Yunus Malik states, and I quote, "The best way to predict the future is to create one." So together with the help of God and our very dedicated leader, Dr. Faithlyn Wilson, with a very robust staff, that's exactly what we did. We couldn't have done it without you, our valued parents and students. So hats off to you all. Yes. Today, as we celebrate, may your hearts be richly blessed. Let us just bask in the richness of our achievements. All the best to you, our dear graduates. As you come today to celebrate, we wish you God's guidance and blessing as you climb the ladder to a new level of success. I now call our grade 6 graduation and prize giving ceremony for grade 5 to order. Enjoy, have a wonderful time. We have our graduates lined up. They are looking lovely today. Our little gentlemen are so handsome, and our young ladies are super beautiful today. We love you. We really wish you all the best. Please prepare now for the processional. Our graduates will make their way in. all the mummies and daddies and the guardians and all the teachers, staff members who have been helping you. Today, we come to celebrate with you. You have crossed another milestone, and we are releasing you with mixed feelings, though, from our nest. But we know you can make it. We know you can manage. Right now, we will be blessed with a song of praise done by our very own staff members. To God be the glory, great things He has done. So loved He the world that He gave His Son, who yielded His life and atonement for sin, and opened the life gate that all may go in. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, let the earth hear His voice. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, let the people rejoice. Oh, come to the Father through Jesus the Son, and give Him the glory, great things He has done. Oh, perfect redemption, the purchase of love, to every believer, the promise of God, the vilest offender who truly believes that only from Jesus the pardon receives. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, let the earth hear His voice. Praise the Lord, let the people rejoice. Oh, come to the Father through Jesus the Son, and give Him the glory, great things He has done. Great things He has taught us, great things He has done, and great rejoicing through Jesus the Son. But your higher and greater will be, oh wonder, oh transport, when Jesus we see. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, let the earth hear His voice. Praise the Lord, let the people rejoice. Oh, come to the Father through Jesus the Son, and give Him the glory, great things He has done. Wonderful singing from a few members of the academic staff. To God be the glory. Indeed, He has done great things, and that is why we are here today. At this moment, I invite our own Mr. Joshi Simpson, our deputy head boy, to come with the prayer.
Everyone.
Good morning.
I just want to say to everyone in this room that you're wonderfully made. Please bow our heads in prayer. Dear Lord, I thank you for this moment of celebration and reflection. We have come this far by faith.
Yes.
Thank you for our parents, teachers, and caregivers who took excellent care of us in ensuring that we eat right, behave ourselves, get enough rest, study hard, encourage us when we felt like giving up, and love us like nobody else would. Lord, we have spent make a difference in the students' lives and learn from you as the greatest teacher ever. Lord, as we transition to high school, may we continue to reflect on the wonderful lessons learned and be beacons among our peers. Give us the strength and courage to be always our best, to do our best. He who has the will has the power. El que quiere puede. Where there is a will, there is a way. Lord, please bless our principal as she rules this school with a vision for a mission. Lord, please, the COVID-19 has taken a toll on us, Lord, and we have to overcome it, Lord. We have the strength to do it, Lord, and you have the power. Please give us the power to overcome it, Lord, and be more of ourselves, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, Joshie. I feel like saying thank you, Pastor. Amen. Wonderful prayer. We look forward to great things from you.
Yes.
From you all. You have done so well. I now invite to come to the podium with the welcome none other than our grade 6 team coordinator, Miss Shanti Walters.
Members of the Board of Governors, Madam Principal, beloved Vice Principal, valued teachers, esteemed guests, and our phenomenal students. Bienvenidos, bienvenue, Huanging, welcome. It is indeed an honor and a blessing to stand before you as we acknowledge and celebrate the achievements and resilience of the students, parents, and staff of the Institute de Mandevilla family. It is today, a day like no other, that we join hearts and bask in the benefits of our hard work at this, our very first inaugural blended modalities celebration. A few months ago, this present moment was nothing but a faded possibility as we all grappled with the unfathomable changes brought our way. But we can proudly say we have conquered yet another challenge.
Yes.
Teachers, parents, you have sacrificed and given your all. Today we salute you. To our students, you have proven that you are capable of rising above all obstacles. We are ecstatic to share in this jubilant occasion that awards your hard work and triumphs. To all our viewers, we welcome you to a celebration of resilience, persistence, and unrelentless hope. Sit back, rejoice, and give thanks with us as we mark this momentous occasion. Enjoy the proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Walters. I'm sure by now you are all feeling welcomed. Wonderful. Now we will have greetings from our dear Pastor Wesley Boynes, Board Chairman.
Members of the Board of Governors, the Instituto de Mandevilla School, Dr. Wilson, other members of our team, parents, students, and our special graduates, greetings. What a year 2021 to 2022 has been. We have come through a school year like no other. It has been the year of the COVID-19 pandemic, and it has been the greatest challenge yet to the structures, values, and the overall challenge of the EIM vision. I have no other choice but to join the psalmist and say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, let Israel now say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, when men rose up against us. Then they would have swallowed us alive when their wrath was kindled against us. Then the waters would have overwhelmed us. The stream would have gone over our soul. Then the swollen waters would have gone over our soul. Blessed be the Lord, who has not given us as prey to their teeth. Our soul has escaped as a bird from the snare of the fowler. The snare is broken and we have escaped. Our help is in the name of the Lord who made heaven and earth. The Lord has kept our school and we will continue to give Him glory. We continue to give Him all the honor and we will continue to give Him all the praise. I want to thank the parents who stuck with us. Without you, our customers, we have no school. We value your support and your understanding during what was a very, very difficult school year. Thank you for surrounding the school with belief, with faith, with perseverance, and other kinds of support during the last school year. We will never forget. What can I say about our staff, our teachers, our backroom staff, our staff in the office, and in other places? You are heroes and heroines. The transition to online learning platforms and strategies tested every single one of you. The Board of Governors want to thank you for being part of this unprecedented experience. I know there were times when some of you were brought to tears, but you persevered and you developed and you learned new skills, and I think that's a wonderful thing. Your attitude has helped our school become an increasingly versatile place of learning, both online and physical. Thank you for being a wonderful part of this process. Our school will never be the same again, and you had a very wonderful and important role to play in the process. To the students, I want to say well done. You handled the culture shock of engaging online school and all the other challenges which the virus brought to your learning process. I believe that the pandemic hit the children of the world the hardest. It's not only education which was disrupted. In fact, your childhood was disrupted, was severely disrupted. You did nothing to deserve what is going on in the world right now. You are the innocent ones among us. I know and understand how difficult it is not to have the regular interaction and fun with your friends, which is the best part of school year, and also the bonding with your teachers. However, you all did well, and you students are again making our school proud. As you move forward, keep in mind the values and principles which you have learned during your time at school. Remember the corrections which the teachers gave to you. Remember the examples which were held up before you. Some of you are moving on to high school in September, and we want you to know that you are still representing El Instituto de Mandevilla. Do not let us down. Continue to do the next right thing, and then the next right thing, and then the next right thing. Once you continue in this way, you will represent us well and you will experience great success. Our prayers and thoughts will be with you. I want to call on the school community to continue to stand and pull together. The pandemic is not yet over, but our school was built for crisis. The school board continues to plan and build out our vision, and we need the support of all members of the school community. And we'll be making some very excellent announcements as we go along. May God continue to bless us as we move forward. I thank you. Enjoy the rest of the day's program.
Yeah, yeah. He has given me victory. Almighty God has given me victory. He has given me victory. Oh. All the days of my life I praise you. Everything that I have now you gave to me, Baba. Lord, I say for your love I'm grateful. Yes, you love me plenty, you came to die for me. Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Nissi, I am that I am. Ooh. Oh, I searched around, there's no one else like you. Lion of Judah, you're the man, the man, the man.
God has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
God has given me victory.
God has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
Hallelujah. 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 Come and see what the Lord has done for me. He has taken away my sorrows and now I'm free. I got me buru, hallelujah, buru. I got my para, hallelujah, para. Because of Jesus, every day now shakara they do. Double, heavenly blessings now him I they receive. Ah, yeah. God, your grace and mercy is always to follow me. Yeah. He has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
God has given me victory.
God has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
Hallelujah. 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 If Jesus has given you victory, come let's dance, let's give him praises now. If Jesus has given you victory, come let's dance, let's give him praises now. Because of Jesus, every day now shakara they do. Double, heavenly blessings now him I they receive. Ah, yeah. God, your grace and mercy is always to follow. Yeah.
God has given me victory.
He has given me victory. Almighty Father has given me victory. Oh, He has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
Hallelujah. 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 Because of Jesus, every day now shakara they do. Double, heavenly blessings that him I they receive. Ah, yeah. God, your grace and mercy is always to follow me.
Don't be afraid to clap them again, man. Put your hands together. Those were our grade 5 students, members of the grade 5 group. Just a bit of technical difficulty, but sir is working on it. Don't worry about that. All right, we have capable men and women in this noble institution. All right, so our grade 5 students, as they just entertained us, I just want to give a shout out to them. They're joining us online. Special shout out, grade 5. And I also want to brag a little bit that was Ronaldo. He's the only male in the pack of dancers, right? Yes, so he was brave enough to join the ladies, and what a fantastic job. Well done, grade 5. Thank you very much. So that was the grade 5 dance. Well, now we are going to have coming to us a very special young lady by the name of Miss Isabel James. She's our deputy head girl, and she will be introducing the guest speaker. Welcome.
Good morning, everyone. Miss Candice Fisher is a former head girl of El Instituto de Mandevilla, former deputy head girl of Manchester High School, and a current student at Stanford University in the USA. With a passion for chemistry and green energy technology, her love for scientific research has manifested throughout her life, with achievements such as placing fifth in Jamaica for CFC chemistry in 2016, first in Jamaica, and third in the entire Caribbean for Cape chemistry in 2017. Ms. Fisher is currently pursuing her Bachelor of Science in Material Science and Engineering with a focus on energy and renewable systems. She has also had many leadership experiences, such as serving as a Stanford resident advisor and being appointed as an executive member of the Stanford Caribbean Student Association. Ms. Fisher confidently aspires to be a successful material scientist and engineer who uses her experience and knowledge to design and engineer more accessible, affordable, and efficient renewable energy solutions. She's also pursuing a minor in East Asian Studies with a focus on Korea and intends to work within the renewable energy sector in South Korea following her 2022 graduation. As a part of her studies, she is learning to speak Korean. This summer, she is interning with a public benefits corporation energy developer called Shape Energy Collaborative and Caution Energy Collaborative to help communities in Hawaii design efficient, affordable, and low-carbon energy infrastructure. Please help me welcome to speak to us today, Ms. Candy J. Fisher.
Good afternoon, principal, vice principal, parents, members of staff, grandparents, friends, family, and other special guests. It is an honor to speak to you today on this momentous occasion. First and foremost, as an alumnus and past head girl of El Instituto de Mandevilla, it is my pleasure to congratulate our guests of honor, our graduates. I trust that we can all agree that this year has undoubtedly tested the world in ways we could not have foreseen. But in spite of the uncertainty and chaos that we've become so familiar with, these graduates stand here today, triumphed, victors, and a testament to your hard work, commitment, and perseverance. This is your moment. Today, as you take your final stand as students of El Instituto de Mandevilla and prepare for a new chapter in your lives, I have 3 lessons or nuggets of wisdom I would like to share with you as a fellow student and as someone who has stood exactly where you're standing right now. My first lesson is that education is the best currency. You have been blessed with an amazing faculty of educators who have worked tirelessly to design a fulfilling final year for you, and their hard work has most certainly paid off. As you step into high school and grow as young intellectuals in new environments, I implore you to always stay active in the pursuit of knowledge. Not only must you equip yourselves in classrooms, but you must also take this time to learn from other people around you, friends, teachers, other professionals. Continue on your current path of excellence by never being complacent. In this next chapter of your lives, you must continue to collect this currency, build on the experiences you have garnered from your time here. And as you figure out your goals for this next chapter of your life and for those chapters yet to be written, spend your education wisely. And I know it may be daunting to try and predict what the future holds, but education is one of the best ways that you can prepare for whatever it is that may come your way. And this leads me to my second lesson. Do not be afraid of fear. Lean into the unknown. There are two specific times in my life that come to mind where fear stands out the most. The first was when I entered the Miss Manchester High Congeniality for Charity pageant in 2017. As a plus size woman, I joined this pageant to inspire people to believe in the diversity of beauty. And even though this is a cause I deeply care about to this very day, I remember reconsidering my audition many times to the point where I refused to tell anyone out of fear of what they might say. This was my first mistake, second guessing my own self worth and my apprehension to speak my truth out of fear of other people's judgment. You know your worth, you know your abilities. Never let fear reduce yourself to something you are not. Fear is the voice of the settler. Fear stops you from being great. Never silence your own voice. Speak yourself, and people will listen. And it wasn't until after I expressed my interest and received overwhelming support from those most important to me that I gained the confidence I needed to enter that pageant. However, before every performance, I was still terrified. I still got nervous speaking in front of large audiences. So I spent a few seconds trying to calm myself down, but it wasn't working. It wasn't until I embraced my anxiety, released the worries I had in my head, and I leaned into my discomfort did I live up to my expectations. And through confidence, through accepting that challenge and embracing my fear, was I able to earn that crown of Miss Manchester High. Another time that comes to mind is when I graduated from high school in July of 2018 and moved 3,000 miles away from home to live in a brand new country. No family members within the same city or state, no friends, just me in a new dorm with a complete stranger as a roommate. Though an unforgettable opportunity that I'm incredibly grateful for, it was still, to say the least, extremely difficult to adjust. I had no idea what to expect. When you are in a new environment, for most of us, our instincts are to panic or to try and hold on to something familiar. I implore you today, lean into that fear. It wasn't until I stepped outside my comfort zone that I finally started finding my voice at Stanford. I found my friends, I did well in ridiculously difficult classes, and I channeled my fear into growing into the woman speaking to you today. And sometimes I felt unprepared for what comes with attending a school like Stanford. But trust me, it is in the face of challenge and fear that you emerge the most triumphant. I know this year has been the most transient period of your lives. I'm sure everyone has been scared, exhausted, tired of staring at a computer screen. I know that Zoom fatigue firsthand, exasperated with the cancellation of your exams over and over again. But look at where you are now. You didn't let the unknown, the unpredictable inhibit you from striving for excellence. Graduates, use your experiences, use the lessons you have learned thus far, and invest them in an uncertain future. Only when you embrace your fear and the uncertainty of what is to come can you become the best version of yourself. And this leads me to my final word of advice. Do not think of this as the end. It is only the beginning. Graduates, I am sure there are many emotions running through your heart at this moment. I ask that as you reflect on the past years you have spent at El Instituto, you also look forward with anticipation and excitement. Excited because you are ready to embark on a wonderful new journey. The next few years of your life will be transformative. The relationships you form and keep, the mistakes, the successes, even the failures, They mark the beginning of something beautiful. I ask that you don't forget all you have learned, but use it as the colors to paint the canvas of your future. Trust in your family. Trust in your friends. Trust in those who have supported you thus far. But above all, remember to trust in the Lord. Jeremiah 17, verses 7 to 8 reads, "Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord, whose trust is the Lord. He is like a tree planted by water that sends out its roots by the stream and does not fear when heat comes, for its leaves remain green and is not anxious in the year of drought, for it does not cease to bear fruit." With God as your protector, with God as your shepherd, step into the world with confidence and the knowledge that in every moment, for every trial that comes your way, God will see you through. So, graduates, go out there, make us proud, and promise yourself that you will lean into fear, pursue your passions, and use your experiences and your trust in God to excel in your future. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, indeed, encouraging words from our own Miss Candy J. Fisher. By no doubt, you will agree with me now that we only produce excellence at El Instituto. Wonderful. To stay active in the pursuit of knowledge. She said this is not the end. It is only the beginning. I hope you are listening. She said, do not be fearful. When you go off to high school, much bigger environment, you might get fearful. Don't be fearful. Trust yourself. Never second guess your worth, right? Don't let anybody put you down because you have been well trained. You have been well prepared and you are ready to go out there and fly. All right? And she reminds us from Jeremiah 17 that we must trust in who? Trust in who? Trust in the Lord. Trust in the Lord. Your roots have been planted, by no doubt, because at El Instituto we place special emphasis on that you know the Word of God and your roots have been planted. So when it gets dry and you feel fearful and you feel like you can't make it, remember, your roots have already been planted near waters, so your leaves won't dry up. Trust in the Lord. Trust in the Lord. We will now say thank you to Miss Candy J. Fisher for those inspiring, encouraging words. Thank you very much. Now, we have come to a very special place, a very special point in our ceremony this morning. And it is my duty to present to you now our very own principal, our very own leader, Dr. Faithlin Wilson, with the principal's address. Please put your hands together for your principal.
To the members of the board, our special guests, parents, staff, grade 5 students and members of the graduating class, and all our well-wishers and friends of El Instituto de Mandevilla, good morning. El Instituto will celebrate its 30th anniversary in September 2021. This last year has been the most eventful we have ever seen. As principal, I stand here more grateful to God than I've ever been. All of us who have been part of the process know that it is our faith in the Almighty and teamwork that make the dream work at El Instituto de Mandevilla. We worked together through some innovations, turbulent adjustments, and scaled many hurdles to get where we are today, celebrating the achievements of our grade 5 students and those of the 2021 graduating class. It took a 4-letter word called grit, but we have proven that by God's grace, not even a pandemic can stop us. For the short time the children spent in the face-to-face environment at school this year, there's a particular grade 5 class that made our school song their anthem. It always warmed my heart to hear them sing with gusto. Where there's a will, there'll always be a way. Regrettably, due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information has not yet published the grade 6 primary exit profile PEP results. But I do take this opportunity on behalf of the board, our staff, and the El Instituto family to heartily congratulate all our students. We believe they tried their best. At El Instituto, our best has always been good enough. It's constantly pursuing our best that has made us the top school for government scholarships in this region. Since 2017, we have gained 6 government scholarships. As a school this year, we remained true to our mission of providing a values-based, technology-enhanced environment that facilitates the holistic development of our students as nation builders. In fulfilling this mission, this year, we procured the Smart Term School and Learning Management System used throughout the school for administration, teaching, and learning. We purchased new ICT equipment, upgraded our plant and internet service at a cost of over $3 million. We continued our strong focus on character education. We invited our parents to an evening just for them. This evening's master of ceremony was none other than Mr. Blacker Ellis. We launched our new website, You Need to Visit. We relaunched our special literacy program in the online environment. We celebrated Jamaica Day. We celebrated Founders Day. We held our first ever virtual sports day. We developed and now have a steering committee in place to launch our El Instituto Parents and Collaborative Friends to replace the PTA in September 2021. This PCF body is all-inclusive. Parents, past and present, staff, past students, past teachers, and other friends of the institution are welcome to be part of this body. In this way, the El Instituto family will always remain connected. Our graduating class visited the Blue Mountains, virtually, of course. Our graduating class got to explore the culture of China while learning how to overcome challenges and growing from change. The tour guide, Mr. Cruz Shirley, former head boy, walked them through, virtually of course, his many experiences with change since he moved to China. Some teachers parted company with us along the way. We welcomed the following new teachers: Miss Ayanto Edwards for music, Mr. Dwayne Miller for music, movement, and information communication technology support, Miss Kezia Fullerton to grade 5, Mr. Zitari Williams to grade 5, Miss Brittany Mosso to grade 6. We again welcome Miss Carissa Higgins, a former teacher of Mandarin, who became Mrs. Higgins-Bent along the way this year. Miss Samantha Auld and Miss Serena Ellis, former assistant teachers, were promoted to classroom teachers in kindergarten, and they have done us proud. As we close this year, I say to grade 5 students and our graduating class of 2021, this year has had some scary moments. We have, however, overcome great obstacles, proven that with God all things are possible, and that we are more than conquerors through him. The future might be fraught with uncertainty, but I encourage you to do 2 things. 1, place your hands firmly in that of the Almighty God, who is the only one that knows the way. And 2, make sure you do not forget your GPS. Now, you may know the abbreviation GPS to represent Global Positioning System. This morning, I'm introducing to you another GPS: goals, priorities, and standards. I don't know how many of you follow tennis, but Coco Gauff is my current favorite tennis player. She's only 17 years old. She's the youngest player to be ranked in the top 100 by the Women's Tennis Association. I watched one of her interviews in the media recently. She said her goal was to win the tournament. That's the G in the GPS. She said she focuses on one match at a time. That's her priority, the P in the GPS. The commentator kept referring to her as relentless. That's her standard, the S in the GPS. Students, graduating class, I encourage you, set Christ-centered goals that will change not just you, but your world. Decide on what priorities you need to set to get you there. And thirdly, excellence is the standard we teach at El Instituto. Whatever you do, do excellently. With Christ, we can do all things. God bless you.
That we must put our hands in whose hands? I want to know that you're listening, in whose hands? God's hands. So Miss Candy J. Fisher said you are to make sure that your roots are planted by waters, right? And that can only be done through God. And now Dr. Wilson said that we must put our hands in the hands of God. She said we should not forget our GPS. Don't forget that one. You know the GPS. You know how to use it on your phones. And tell mommy you're making the wrong turn. All right? So the GPS now goes, what? Priorities and? Oh, you're listening. Good students, teachers. Good students. All right, very good. So put your hands together again for our principal and the leader of this global institution for over 15 years. She has been vice principal for 1 year and then principal for this year makes 15 years. Well done. She doesn't look a day older than the editor. So now we have a special presentation.
Dr. Wilson, the difference you make is nothing short of legendary.
Dr. Wilson, you are a very inspirational person.
Despite having a busy schedule with a lot to do, she always finds the time to sit down and to listen and encourage others.
Strong leadership is the foundation of school success, and without you, that would not be possible. Dr. Wilson, thank you so much for being such an impactful leader and motivator. You are a principal whose legacy will be remembered fondly.
When I think of Dr. Wilson, motivator comes to mind. I never leave her office without feeling motivated.
Motivator, a visionary, a woman of God, a passionate leader. Thank you for paving the way and dedicating yourself to this family. We applaud you, Dr. Wilson.
Thank you, Dr. Wilson. It has been a pleasure to serve, and you have been a wonderful friend and leader to me and an inspiration. And I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you and God bless.
My boss. I have been working with Dr. Wilson for the past 15 years, and she's a woman who leads by example. She believes in getting the job done on time. Dr. Wilson is well respected by her staff members.
Dr. Wilson, I must say that over the years, I have admired you for your excellent leadership qualities. Faithlin, you are faithful, articulate, inspirational, tactful, humble, loving, youthful, neat. Thank you so much for being my motivator.
Dr. Faithlin Wilson is a very spiritual lady. She's a good leader and she loves to document. I think she documents because she can always go back and make reference, and also to put her in a good place.
Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, students, graduates. Congratulations on this another milestone in your lives. My name is Josephine Walker, a member of the El Institute team. Over the years, I've had the privilege of working with a phenomenal woman who I would consider as being an energizer bunny. I think the Creator has placed in her an extra set of wires to propel her to get through her days. Sometimes when she gets into the office in the morning and she gives us a projected view of her day, we often have to remind her that there's only 24 hours in a day and not 36. I can surely say though that this is a really hardworking woman and she's very dedicated to this institution. We've had some rocky times due to the pandemic, and there was a time when we thought we had to say goodbye to El Instituto. But you, along with the hardworking team, was able to keep this noble, God-blessed institution afloat. We have shared tears, we have shared smiles, prayers, but we have also shared bellies full of laughter with you. I speak of none other than our own Dr. Faithlin Wilson. Keep up the good work, Doc, and God bless.
Dr. Wilson, you are a great motivation to me. and I truly admire your commitment and dedication, not just to your job, but to God and the people you serve.
Dr. Wilson, there is no doubt that you have been placed at El Instituto de Mandevilla to exemplify servant leadership in faith, in love, and in awesomeness. Continue to show that through Christ all things are possible. En Dios el que quiere puede. Thank you. Gracias. Sheshenin. Merci.
Dr. Wilson, you came into our lives just when we needed you. After the death of our dear founder and principal, Mrs. Audrey B. Salmon, we needed someone strong and someone with a vision to build on the legacy that Mrs. Salmon left. And this you did. You have carried us through many crises, COVID being the biggest. I salute your stalwart leadership, your grit, and your steadfastness when we had to make big and difficult decisions. Let the records show that I treasure you deeply in my heart. I look forward to working with you and continue to learn from you in the years to come until my retirement.
Dr. Faithlyn Wilson, you are an awesome leader. We started the El Institute journey together, I remember, a little over 15 years ago when you started as vice principal and I was teaching your son Shane. I've admired you since then. You are always so ladylike. You are always so businesslike. You are a true example of what is portrayed in El Instituto's mission and value statement. You are a virtuous woman. You lead by example. You never start a session without praying and seeking God's guidance. You taught us the importance of seeking God's help. If I should think of a song, I would say, since I met you, lady, my whole life has changed. Dr. Wilson, you saw something in me that I did not see. You have molded me. You have led by example, and it's such an honor serving at your feet. From you, I have learned leadership skills that are second to none. I've learned the importance of documenting, managing by walking, praying. I've learned the importance of looking at the problem, attacking the problem instead of the person. You have taught me to put the feelings aside, put the emotions aside, and work on the problem. You are an awesome leader, Dr. Wilson. Since this pandemic started, we have watched you move. You have taken the wheel and you have never failed one day to demonstrate the importance of leading by example. You are an excellent leader and I admire you for that. Dr. Faithlyn Wilson, may God continue to bless you. May God continue to guide you as you lead and as you choose to follow Him. Have an awesome summer. Get some rest. We love you and we really hope that you will continue to be the great leader and the woman of God that you are. God bless you, Dr. Wilson.
It is my absolute pleasure to just pay tribute to Dr. Faithlyn Wilson for 15 excellent years at El Instituto de Mandevilla. Dr. Wilson, you have been a tour de force. You have been, words just fail me to describe how I feel about your tenure over the last 15 years. I recall how from my mother passed on the 1st of July 2006, you ably and quietly but firmly took the reins of that institution, and I have watched an institute evolve, building on the legacy, the foundation laid by my mother, but evolve into a premier institution that I know my mother would have been proud of, and I know my entire family is absolutely 100% proud of. Dr. Wilson, again, words just fail. You have been able to pull together a team of persons because there is no doubt the staff every single member of staff at Instituto de Mandevilla is just a part of just a wonderful part of a great team at El Instituto that works with you, and you have patiently, quietly brought out the best in each and every one of those team members. And together, as a team with a leader like you, we have been able to achieve great things. And more, I think most of all, the thing that stands out for me is your faith and confidence in God. Where I have been fearful and reluctant and hesitant to make some of the leaps that I've seen this organization make in the last 15 years, you have quietly and confidently said, no, this is the way that we should go. And you have been spot on, 100%, just spot on in terms of your ability to look ahead and to plan and to take risks and to help this institution move forward. All I can say to you is, on behalf of my family, thank you, thank you, thank you. May the Lord bless you and keep you and preserve you in all your ways. And we look forward to not another 15 years, but another 30 years of your stewardship. Thank you, Faithlin.
When I think of Dr. Faithlin Wilson, I think of someone who is one of the most sincerest person that I know of. Very honest, a person of the highest integrity, unquestionable character, and her love for God and the things of the kingdom of God are just amazing. I'm very inspired just hanging around and talking to her. I have been blessed to develop a really excellent relationship with her, and she's like my sister, and I've grown to love her very much. And I'm really happy that an effort is being made here to show her appreciation. I think that she's a blessing, and I'm happy that we are expressing how we feel about her while she's alive, young, and full of strength, instead of at some funeral or something like that, because that's usually when people express how they feel about someone. But it's good to allow people to smell the roses while they are still around. And Dr. Wilson, I want you to know that we really appreciate you. The work that you're doing for the school is just amazing. Always going the extra mile and going beyond the call of duty. You are a real gem. And I want to just express that thought on behalf of the Board of Governors of the school. But I also want to speak on behalf of myself as well. I am glad that you are my sister. And, I look forward to our conversations and interactions. So I pray that God will continue to bless you and expand you and promote you and the things which He have prepared for you. Nobody can imagine them as you continue to give yourself to Him and to submit yourself to Him. I know that all of the desires of your heart will come to pass. God will bless you and expand you on every hand and side because you have been faithful to Him. You have not compromised in any form or fashion. And you are a really excellent example of a Proverbs 31 woman. And I hope that other women around will try to be like you. The world will be a much more better place if everyone tried to be like Dr. Faithlin Wilson. So continue the good work, continue being you, and continue to enjoy this wonderful program. God bless you.
I just want to thank you. I just want to thank you. I just want to thank you. Oh, I'm so grateful. Sing it again. Sing it loud. I just want to thank you. Oh, I just want to thank you. Yes, I do. I just want to thank you. I'm so grateful. I just want to thank you. I just want to thank you. I just want to thank you. Oh, I'm so grateful. Sing it again. Sing it loud. I just want to thank you. Oh, I just want to thank you. Yes, I do. I just want to thank you. I'm so grateful.
Please say with me now. Thank you, Dr. Wilson. Let's go. Thank you, Dr. Wilson. And on behalf of the Board of Governors, the staff, students, parents, friends, and well-wishers of El Instituto de Mandevilla, I take great pleasure in presenting this certificate of appreciation to Dr. Faithlin J. Wilson in recognition of 15 years of outstanding leadership. God bless you. Good morning, everyone. I realize that this has taken quite a bit of the program. It is an absolute surprise to me, and I'm feeling very weepy right now, but these are tears of praise to God and tears of gratitude. These are tears of just praise to God, tears of gratitude to the El Instituto de Mandevilla team. I've told you before that many times, let me say it again, I think you're the best team in the world. And it's just been board that has been like the wind beneath my wings. And you students present in this room, online and elsewhere, past students who are here today supporting us, it has just been that support system and my hand firmly in the hand of the Almighty that has really allowed me to lead in the way that I have led. And I stand here truly saying my personal tagline is reflecting the image of Christ to the world is what I desire the most. And he has shown me from the first day over 16 years ago when our founder and former principal told me that if I have the will, God will find a way. I have proven that again and again. God bless you. Thank you, Dr. Wilson, for your reply. We're moving right ahead. I just want to quickly say thank you to Mr. Williams and Mr. Miller for helping us to put that together without even making all this stuff. Well, the whole family didn't know about it, just a few members, so they were very good at keeping a secret. Thank you, sirs. All right, so we're moving right along. And now we are going to have the present a poem, by Ms. Leila Masters, who is a grade 5 student, who has been pre-recorded. And then right after that, you will be great with a presentation to the grade 5 students who are watching online.
I Can by Neela Masters. With God, I can do anything I dream of if I put my mind to it. If anything seems hard, He will help me get through it. Even though I may be beaten or sometimes fall down, I know He will help me get right off the ground. I can build my dream house and do many other things as long as I simply put my mind to it. If anyone tries to doubt me or make me feel lost, I will remember about my cause. With God, I can do anything I dream of if I put my mind to it. If anything seems hard, He will help me get through it.
take a look back, because we have to remember where we're coming from, right? Yes, as we set the foundation to go forward. So right now we're going to be strolling down memory lane with the class of 2021. Enjoy.
So we talked all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna be when we turn 25. I keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. But when we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out, cause we're on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, you better say it right now, cause you don't have another day. Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound. And I keep thinking of that night in June. I didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And it was me and you, and when we got real blue, stay at home talking on the telephone. And we would get so excited and we'd get so scared, laughing at ourselves, thinking life's not fair. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, when we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? Will we still remember everything we learned in school? Still be trying to break every single rule? Will little brainy Bobby be the stockbroker man? Can he ever find a job that won't interfere with the tan? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. Friends forever. Will we think about tomorrow like we think about now? Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end, and suddenly it's like we're women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will these memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. I keep on thinking it's our time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be
That's the journey from kindergarten to grade 6. I see teacher Walters wiping her eyes. Yes, this is another moment when you can't help shedding a few tears, especially when you see how far you've come, students. Really gives us a thrill. We can't think of anything more fulfilling than having been a part of your journey. At this time, we're going to be addressed by the head girl and the head boy. That's Miss Marie Bryan and Mr. Keyshawn Williams. Please stand.
A pleasant afternoon to our principal, vice principal, teachers, distinguished guests, parents, and well-wishers, both in our physical and virtual spaces. A special welcome and a hearty congratulations to our classmates, the graduates. It is our privilege to speak on your behalf on this momentous occasion. Once we were tasked with addressing our guests and the elementary class of 2021, we quickly found out that it would be the most challenging assignment we would have gotten over all our years at this noble institution. This is so because there is so much to change in a very short period of time. Actually, 26 letters in the English alphabet are too limited to bind our happiness and gratitude. Many of them retrospect have mentioned their schools in social conversations. But we are proud and unapologetic when we say that this is not our school, this is our family. It is with this understanding that we find it sorrowful to leave our family of over 6 years, but overwhelmingly gratifying to say that we embark on our new journey with a solid foundation and an abundance of love. Our family taught us how to love God, ourselves, and everyone around us through daily lessons, especially through vibrant and educational higher education sessions that would start our mornings with a lesson about God and developing God-like character traits. We enjoyed those sessions that shared different Bible stories and ensured that we understood that honesty, discipline, love, among others, can make us better human beings who can positively impact society. As scholars, dependent and curious, we entered the gates of LTT to the Mandevilla. It was not without tears and temper tantrums for those who dared to be bold, but we soon formed friendships that will continue to grow as the years go by. Today, those friends are sitting with us, celebrating these achievements.
Kindergarten to grade 3 were years of exploration, years of building foundation and good character. We were blessed with teachers who never gave up on us. And now, as we look back, we, the grade 6 students say, thank you for instilling in us the knowledge and value we needed to continue. Thank you for your patience and because to grip the chaos. Struggled with finding our belongings and cried for no reason. Be sure we have grown. Also, I'm sure everyone remembers trotting across the street to campus schools and making our way to our grade 4 classroom where we sat our first tech exam. Now, look at us. We have conquered our criteria. It is surprising that time flew by so quickly as we are now looking back at times gone. I guess it is true what they say. Time flies when you're having fun.
We then transitioned to grade 5. Term 1 of grade 5 was exciting, and we enjoyed the companies of our peers, the presence of our teachers, and the hearty meals being prepared in the cup shop. The badging of our prefects and some sub-prefects, and fun activities that include sports day, Christmas concert, and class party. We do admit, however, that there were many obstacles near the end of the year, when the novel coronavirus landed its deadly hands on the shores. This threw us into a web of changes and challenges. We remember the day quite vividly, as we were told that schools were going to be closing for 2 weeks. But little did we know, 2 weeks became a month, year, or even less. We had to adjust to learning online, wearing masks, and sanitizing every so often. But as a family, we persevered. Sadly, we have come to the end of a chapter in our book, but those books are filled with amazing events, life lessons, and the opportunity to create many more. The thing about our book is that you can always go back and reread each page if you happen to forget as we go. But as we go, we ensure that we will take those lessons, those disciplines, and those memories with us. As we stand here before you, 6 feet away from everyone else, we stand proud, we stand confident, we stand triumphant because we made it. We overcame the mountain of obstacles that this school year brought before us. It was not a singular effort, but a unified force that was charged and maneuvered by our unyielding parents and our extraordinary teachers. So, as we leave, we urge each of you to guard what you for what you believe in, no matter what, even if you fall short. It is easy to feel hopeful and optimistic, but there will be dark days ahead of us. Days when we feel defeated, days when we have I have no matter what, how burdened we are, or how lost we feel, we must make a promise to ourselves that we will continue trusting God. This past year has taught us that we must be greater than what we suffer, whether it is a deadly virus, not seeing or humming our friends, low internet connectivity, power cuts, days of loneliness and political conflict. Let us vow to keep our lives alive and radiant. Let us vow to keep our hope and resilience afloat. I want to look at all the people who helped us become who we are today, and to those who we bid farewell, we assure you that we will utilize our talents and resources to prosper any challenge that life has in store for us. And we will be reminded of who we are, how we got here, and how great we want to be. Thank you.
Wonderful. Please give them another round of applause. That was excellent. They almost made me cry, but I know that they are going to be doing great things. And of course, you will come back to visit, right? Yes, you will. Okay, all right. So we are moving right ahead, and now we will have some special presentations here with us today to conduct or to assist us in the special presentations are two of our own wonderful past students. The pleasure is mine to introduce to you Miss Gabrielle Bryan. Miss Gabrielle Bryan is a former head girl of El Instituto de Mandevilla. She just completed 5th form at the Manchester High School. She has been a prefect at Manchester High School, president President of the United Nations Youth and Students Club, President of the Quiz Club, Quiz Team Manager, History Debate Coordinator, Engineer Emerging Global Leader Member, and Principals Distinction Club Member. Wow! How old are you? Okay. Ms. Bryan has been involved in several competitions, placing first in math, science, Spanish, and French competitions, debates, and national Spanish competitions. She has also been a delegate in the Jamaican Model United Nations Conference and represented Jamaica at the Change the World Model Conference. Ms. Gabrielle Bryan's dream is to pursue a career in medicine, specializing in oncology. Wow. And did you know that Ms. Gabrielle Bryan is the sister of our present head girl, Ms. Joey Bryan? Wow, wonderful. Please put your hands together for Ms. Bryan.
Welcome again, Miss Gabrielle Bryan. It's very, very good to have you with us. Such a pleasure. We also have a young man with us. We will introduce him shortly. But the first half of the presentations will be made by Miss Gabrielle Bryan, our reader who is going to announce the names of the students and their special award is none other than our very own Miss Shante Walters, grade 6 teacher and team coordinator extraordinaire. Miss Walters.
Good morning again, everyone. Good morning again, everybody. Good morning. I've gathered my wings. I'm gonna stop crying, guys, I promise. All right. So I'm very honored to be standing here. I'm so proud of you guys. Here again. But we are now going to present to the graduating class of 2021 with their certificates and awards. They have surely deserved it. All right, starting with our certificates of distinction, Ms. Tiana Wright. Certificate of Merit, Kanoy Palmer. Kanoy will also receive a certificate for being the most helpful student. Certificate of Distinction, Alexia James. Distinction, Jada Benny. Merit, Jessica Weed. The most improved student. Kaylee Silvera. Kaylee will also receive a certificate for being the most courteous student. Certificate of Distinction, Abigail Basie. Spanish.
I was born with everything I need to be me. With wings inside my mind to set me free.
Court of Merit, awarded to Shantiana Nicholas.
Than my eyes can see. And I know I rule my destiny.
Courtney Campbell. Excellent for Mandarin.
No.
Distinction, Gabrielle Dunkley. Distinction, Ailey White. April Allen. Excellence for Mandarin and Spanish. Certificate of Distinction, Jerry Bryan. Excellent for Spanish. Certificate of Distinction. Also receiving a certificate of distinction, Chelsea Newman. The most courteous student. Certificate of Commendation, Diana Shaw. Certificate of Merit, Cassidy Johnson. Also receiving a certificate of merit, Trelacia Lewis.
Things inside my mind to set me free.
Isabel J. Isabel will also receive a certificate of excellence for Spanish. Certificate of Merit, Adriana Wilson. Chardonnay Francis. Certificate of Distinction, Alexandria Dyer. Jamali Johnson. Now hand over
Mr. Williams, are we going to see Alexandra and Jamani? Oh, at the end. All right. So Alexandria and Jamani, we have not forgotten you. We will make your presentation at the end. So, we have some special presentations that we are going to make at this time. Top girl, Gabrielle Dunkley. Made by teacher. Followed by top boy, please be prepared to come. Top boy, Tayshawn Williams. Top boy and head boy. That's the teacher got. All right, so this award, special award that I have in my hand is made to students, one from each class, that displays exceptional characteristics such as good manners. These days, the character elements are sometimes not as emphasized as the academic brilliance. At El Instituto, we know that the character elements are more important, so we recognize the student who displays exceptional characteristics such as good manners. That student gets along well with peers, all peers, is respectful to teachers and classmates, is helpful, accepts responsibilities, is a good representation of the values of the school, among other admirable traits. And this certificate for S. Walters goes to none other than Miss Isabel James. I must also say thanks to Miss James for representing the class on the graduation planning committee, and she really gave some valuable contributions that helped as we planned for the class. Now, thank you, Ms. Walters. Clap yourselves. The presentations will continue, and another of our past students is here to also present. He is also a former head boy. We are so proud to have the support of our past students. Thank you, VP. So, this gentleman currently attends Manchester High School and hopes to pursue a career in land economy and valuation surveying. He's a former student of the prestigious Instituto de Mandevilla Preparatory School, where he was head boy and valedictorian in 2018. He is a current member of the First United Pentecostal Church and one of the main keyboard musicians. Our children are so talented. He's also the leader of the junior band arm of his church, as well as part of the music club at his school. I told you we are developing nation builders. This young man is a strong believer in co-curricular involvement and is part of the Manchester High School basketball team. He has been representing the school in basketball competitions. Nathaniel is a confident but humble young man who lives by the motto, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Help me make welcome Mr. Nathaniel Reynolds. Thank you for coming, sir. And to present to the students their awards is our own Miss Brittany Massa, grade 6 teacher. Yes!
Certificate of Distinction, Josh Simpson. Certificate of Excellence for Mandarin and Spanish. Certificate of Commendation, RJ Nelson. Baseline, Michael Horn. Certificate of Merit, Deshana Butler. Certificate of Achievement, Shortly Anderson. Certificate of Achievement, Taj Bint Seawater. Certificate of Merit, Donald Ellis. Donald will also receive a certificate for being the most improved student. I should be back. Sarah Wonder. Certificate of Distinction, Daniela Ford. Daniela will also receive a certificate for being the most successful student. Certificate of Merit, Jalen Cooper, 6 months. Certificate of Distinction, Keisha Williams, for Mandarin and Science. Certificate of Distinction, Tishana Ford. Achievement, Jason Johnson, 6 months. Certificate of Distinction, Gabriel Senior, 6 months. Merit, Alistair Palmer, 6 months. Certificate of Merit, Daniel Palmer, 6 months. Certificate of Distinction, Ashley Duckworth. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Renner. And teacher will now present the special awards to this class, to her class. The top girl is none other than a student who has been top girl for many, many years, April. Congratulations, April. She wasn't sure she was going to make it this time. What you mean? April, April, April. Pictures, pictures. Congratulations, April. Top boy in 6 muscle, none other than our deputy head boy, our prayer pastor, Joshua Simpson. We also have a citizenship award for a student that displays exceptional characteristics such as good manners, gets on well with peers, is respectful to teachers and classmates, is helpful, accepts responsibilities, is a good representation of the school's values, virtues, along with other admirable traits. And the recipient for 6 muscle is Amy White. Thank you, Teacher Muscle. Congratulations, students. You will notice that each of you has been awarded because each of you has shown that this year you have grown. You have been resilient. You have exercised grit. I'm saying the same thing, just using 2 different words. And we are very proud of every single one of you. And I must again say thanks to Miss Walters, Miss Muscle, and all the other teachers who have really helped. Now, at this time, we are going to be receiving an item, a rendition from our grade 6 students. This item is very, very special. It was written by Oh, thank you, Mr. Williams. Even though I've tried so hard to make sure that I do not forget this. We have Alexandria and Jamani, members of the graduating class, that will be awarded virtually. So at this time, the children are going to be sharing with us a poem they have learned to perform, I call it, so well. It was written by their teacher. You will hear her heart, and as the children perform, you will see how they have owned this as their very own message for us from the graduating class. It is also a message for them. Over to you, grade 6 graduating class.
On our path to success. Congrats! Bravo! We've made it. Now on to the next chapter of our lives. It won't be all cherries and roses, but we'll keep positive and work through those strides. Each time we move on to something different, where we either laugh, frown, or cry, we'll try not to be disappointed, but be strong, have faith, and hold our heads high. Graduation is an amazing thing. We stuck with it and showed that we still can. Many people are excited and impressed. They are all our fans. We will not forget our days of fun galore, especially when we pranked our teachers and they fell to the floor. Good times. These are just some treasured memories, and we're sure our teachers and parents would say, we wish you all the best, today and every single day. May your coming days be all you desire and need. We believe in all of you. You have what it takes to succeed. We have surely been on a roller coaster ride, but we learned quite a bit. From face-to-face to online learning, we surely conquered it. This has
Awesome, awesome. You are on a path to success and you are there to stay. We are completely confident that this is true. Okay, so I see everyone putting the mask back on. We allow them to take it off just for a bit and just keep the face shields on. We realize we're still in the midst of a pandemic and we're so proud of our children for wearing the mask. We know it's not easy and today they have to be wearing the mask plus a face shield. Thank you so much, students. Really proud of you. This class of 2021 from their teachers, Miss Shante Walters and Miss Brittany Moss.
To the graduating class of 2021, on behalf of myself and teacher Mossop, we would like to bid you farewell and best wishes by way of this poem. It's entitled Learning to Fly. Learning to fly. Today we see happy hawks prepare to leave the nest. Eager feet now take the walk. So begins the test. Excited, happy, tentative, confident, afraid. Can I fly? Can I live? Emotions firm but frayed. Parents and teachers' thoughts race wildly of tiny legs and wings, recalling moments tenderly, but time to cut the strings. Fly, come fly majestically, your wings spread wide and strong. Keep us in your memory as you fly so high and so long. Now fly and do so happily. You have passed every test, but know that you will always be children in our nest. All the best, guys. We love you.
Our teachers have chosen to be so original, so creative in this time of the pandemic. It's one of the 21st century, creativity is one of the 21st century skills that we've been trying to teach our students. And it's just excellent that the teachers are leading by example. That script was also written by Ms. Walters. At this time, we want to award the teachers who are here. We have been awarding the teachers throughout the school, but today we will be awarding those. Really just saying thanks to the teachers who have stuck with us and supported the children through this last year of their journey. Thanks is not enough, but it's the best we can do. And so our vice principal will be reading the names and I will be presenting the certificates while we will also have them virtually.
Mr. Ambrose, he's here. He's coming. He's coming. Give me applause. Mr. Dwayne Miller. These are the gentlemen behind all the equipment. ICT.
There are also two parents.
There are also two parents who worked with us very hard and really gave of themselves in order to have this prize giving and graduation ceremony today. They are not present here. As we know, we do not have our parents face to face with us, regrettably, but we still want to make sure that we recognize them. So our vice principal will read the names.
Miss Tamika Gale. Mrs. Mary James. And we have Miss Tamika Gale. Thank you for staff and parents.
At this time, we will have the blessing of our graduates read. I invite our graduates to stand. This is a blessing that has been pre-recorded by Mr. Paul Waldo. He is the son of a reverend gentleman, and he will be reading the blessing that the Lord told Moses to tell Aaron, the priest, and his sons to read or to proclaim over the children of Israel. And we think if this is a blessing that God said should be proclaimed, we want that blessing on our graduates. So graduates, please stand and receive what Mr. Paul Waldo, grade 5 student, will share from the Word of God.
The blessing of the graduate is taken from Numbers 6, verses 24 to 26. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Here endeth a portion of the reading of God's holy word. Amen.
We're living in a very challenging time. We never know what's up ahead. But if we have the blessings of the Lord on our lives, we can be certain that the purpose he has determined for us will be fulfilled in our lives. At this time, I invite Miss Brittany Mosso to say thank you. That will be followed by the singing of the national anthem by our school community, led by our uniform groups, and then I invite Miss Walters to come and conduct the recessional, and that will end this segment of our program. We will continue for another hour or so with our graduating class as they share together in a light meal and a time of further fellowship, and we're looking forward to that, but that will not be on the live broadcast. I just want to say, before Ms. Mossop comes, that it has been truly wonderful to share this moment with our graduates and also with our grade 5 class and others in the virtual space. God has been good to us at El Instituto. He has rewarded our hard work, and we are truly grateful. God bless you.
Members of the Board of Governors, principals, teachers, specially invited guests, and our wonderful graduates, good afternoon. We have come to the end of this wonderful and auspicious occasion, and I have been tasked with delivering the vote of thanks. I give heartiest thanks to the Lord God who has given us His grace and has allowed this event to be the grand success that it was. Without Him, this would not have been a reality. As you would have guessed, this lovely ceremony did not unfold overnight. The wheels were set in motion weeks prior by the careful planning and preparation of a special group of people. I express heartfelt gratitude to the planning committee for their dedication and foresight in organizing this event. To the guest speaker, Ms. Candy J. Fisher, I say thank you. Thank you for reminding us of the importance of education, for challenging us to be fearless and confident, and for encouraging us to trust God at all times. Thanks to the presenters and past students, Mr. Nathaniel Reynolds and Ms. Gabrielle Brand, for the roles they have played in this graduation ceremony. I salute all the teachers and ancillary staff of the El Instituto de Mandevilla family for their valuable contribution and support. I applaud the members of the ICT team for the job well done in providing the technical support that was needed. You have worked long and tirelessly, and for that you ought to be lauded. I express gratitude to the videographer and photographer for capturing and preserving this momentous occasion for us. A big thank you to Ms. Coleman, Mr. White, and their team for preparing and organizing the venue for us. To the parents and other well-wishers, thank you for your undeniable support and your participation. To the graduates. I'd like to reiterate something Ms. Fisher said. She said, it is in the face of challenge that we must stand most triumphant. This year undoubtedly has been a very challenging year, and you stand triumphant today. Yes. Every single one of you should be proud of yourselves. You did it. Once again, thank you.
very emotional year. Has it been, guys? And a very emotional day. So I just want to close with something that's equally emotional, because you guys know I'm very emotional. So I wanted to close with this video that teacher and I put together, especially for you. Alright, we're gonna laugh about it, we're gonna cry about it, we're gonna, hug ourselves virtually, and just give God thanks that we are here. We made it to this day. You have conquered. So this is your blessing. This is to show you guys how far you have come and how far you're going to get. Alright, so enjoy. Mr. Williams, take it away, sir.
Tell everybody I'm on my way. New friends and new places to see. With blue skies ahead, yes, I'm on my way. And there's nowhere else that I'd rather be. Tell everybody I'm on my way. And I'm loving every step I take. With the sun beating down, yes, I'm on my way. And I can't keep this smile off my face. 'Cause there's nothing like seeing each other again, no matter what the distance between. And the stories that we tell will make you smile. Oh, it really lifts my heart. So tell them all I'm on my way. New friends and new places to see. And to sleep under the stars, who could ask for more? With the moon keeping watch over me. Not the snow, not the rain can change my mind. The sun will come out, wait and see. And the feeling of the wind in your face can lift your heart. Oh, there's nowhere I would rather be. 'Cause I'm on my way now, well and truly. I'm on my way now. 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 Tell everybody I'm on my way, and I just can't wait to be there. Just can't wait to be there. Skies ahead, yes, I'm on my way, with nothing but good times to share. So tell everybody I'm on my way, and I just can't wait to be home. Just can't wait to be sun beating down. Yes, I'm on my way, and nothing but good times to show. I'm on my way. Tell everybody I'm on my way. New friends and new places to see. With blue skies ahead, yes, I'm on my way. And there's nowhere else that I'd rather be. Tell everybody I'm on my way. And I'm loving every step I take. With the sun beating down, yes, I'm on my way. And I can't keep this smile off my face. 'Cause there's nothing like seeing each other again, no matter stars, who could ask for more? With the moon keeping watch over me. Not the snow, not the rain can change my mind. The sun will come out, wait and see. And the feeling of the wind in your face can lift your heart. Oh, there's nowhere I would rather be, 'cause I'm on my way now, well and truly, I'm on my way now. With blue skies ahead, yes, I'm on my